Bob Road, Smithfield, 724-564-8955. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you by name.
Back here at Yough High School, just about set to go. The Laurel Highlands Mustangs taking on the Summit Academy Knights. Our game also on the South Union Township Sports Network tonight, courtesy there of Smith Lewis Chess CPAs in Uniontown, Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law, the Sprouse Insurance Group, and insurance agent David Hughes, SWGI Specialist, now a part of U.S. Digestive Health, the UPMC Rehabilitation Institute, and physical therapist Jim Burns, United Bank, and South Union Township supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott. And the Mustangs, the away team on the scoreboard tonight, Tony. The away Blues, red numbers, white trim, their bench off to our right. Summit Academy and the home whites, red numbers, black trim, their bench off to our left.
Well, they took it easy on the laundry people because they knew that they couldn't go from white jerseys late last night to today, so they went to the blues. So good thing to keeping them going here. But, yeah, the Mustangs, going to be interesting to see what happens today, Brian. You know, you got to hope that the bigs don't get in foul trouble. You got to hope Layton doesn't get in foul trouble. And you got to, you know, they played extremely well in that second half yesterday, especially defensively. So hopefully they can continue it on here in this game this afternoon.
Those look like some new away team threads for the Mustangs. I don't think they had those last year.
Different numbers. Yeah. No, the numbers are different. So, yeah.
The new unis for the 2023-2024 season. We mentioned this Summit Academy team lost to Yough last night. They were in the WPIAL playoffs a season ago, lost a first-round game to Rochester, 57-52. Going back to 2022, also fell in the first round in 2A to Elwood City, 72-42. They typically, Tony, over the years have played in either a single A or double A classification, but they've had competitive programs.
Yeah, and they're actually in the section with Aquinas Academy and Monty Christian, so they've got some tough competition in their section as well. So good start for them to see what they can do here today. And as you mentioned too, Coach William Sharp, not a very deep bench, so they don't go too many players. I mean, well, they have 9 dressed, so a little bit different than the Mustangs, who go much deeper.
Yeah, they finished in 4th place in their conference last year, 10-6 overall, 5-5 in conference play. Of course, Amani Christian won that conference, 15-6 overall, 10-0 in the conference. Neighborhood Academy and Aquinas Academy also qualified for the WPIAL playoffs. Of course, Laurel Highlands shared the Section 3 4A title last year with Uniontown. Both teams going 9-1 in the section. They had a couple of double overtime games, one won by each school. The Mustangs 19-2 during the regular season last year, finished 24-4 overall. And they'll have Antoine Black taking the opening tip-off here tonight. Mustangs working right to left as we describe it. Your officials, Bernie George, Jerome Billowitz, and Bob Squires tonight. And Bernie George will toss it up.
And Bernie, long-time referee. Be interesting to see how many games he has under his belt.
Abby Ketter Hassan jumping for Summit Academy, but it's Antoine Black that wins it back to Ethan Koffler, who will touch it off to Aiden Black as we get underway here from Yough High School. Consolation game of this Yough tournament. The host school Yough will take on Derry area at 7:30 tonight. Quick 3 ringer, far side's an air ball. Black going for the rebound, couldn't find it. A nice little save there on the line from Asias Taylor for Summit Academy.
The Mustangs coming out again in the man-to-man zone. I'm sorry, man-to-man defense.
And there's Jameer Lucas coming near baseline, floater for Summit Academy, and he's called for the charge.
Lucas just got ahead of steam and to stand in there. Nice job by Koffler to stand in there and take the charge.
Summit Academy was competitive early on against Yough last night. It was 18-13 after 1 quarter of play, and they're actually only down about 9, I think, at halftime, talking to Billy Dice, but ended up losing 56-26. I think he just kind of ran out of gas a little bit there, Tony, in the second half.
Well, as we said, they're not a very deep roster.
There's Aiden Black, deep 3 off the mark. Long rebound here on the near side, goes out of bounds. And the signal is...
It's going to be Laurel Highlands
basketball, yes.
Kamir Robinson just stuck his hand in there. He knocked it out of bounds, so the Mustangs to retain possession.
And Jaden Ringer will send it in here for Laurel Highlands. Little touch in to Layton, back to Ringer. Coming baseline, Koffler, floater up, no good. Rebound tipped around a couple of times and coming loose here on the near wing, and Koffler able to track it down again for Laurel Highlands.
Yeah, the Mustangs hustling after a couple loose balls here early.
Black goes cross-court far side. Ringer a little juggle, able to regain. Bounces in the corner there to Antoine Black. Touch inside Layton. Pulls it back out again to Ringer. On the baseline near side, Koffler. Long 2, good. Ethan Koffler led the Mustangs last night with 15 points. He gets the first 2 of the night here for Laurel Highlands.
And showing nice touch there on the baseline. Little floater from about 8 feet.
Mustangs press effective last night. In it again, broken across, but a shot attempt there from Kamir Robinson got blocked down. Numbers coming back for Laurel Highlands. Koffler driving and scoring. 4 unanswered for Koffler and the Mustangs. Here 90 seconds in.
Yeah, and full court pressure now by the Mustangs.
Here's Kristen Clayton for Summit Academy. Trying to bounce it off to Jameer Lucas. Got intercepted. Mustangs outlet pass. Too deep coming back. Looking for the home run ball down to Aiden Black.
Yeah, Antoine Black just a little too far. Tried to hit his brother as he's streaking towards the basket, but just overthrew him a little bit. And again, the Mustangs in full court pressure.
Kymir Robinson here on the near side trying to bounce it forward. Mustangs force another turnover. Koffler and Ringer play catch. Koffler has it again between defenders. Pulls back Layton. Jumper from the foul line. Good for Shane Layton. Layton battled foul trouble last night. Scored just 2 points, but he was very effective, Tony, when he was out on the court, especially defensively.
I agree. That was a nice look there by Koffler to find him at the foul line for the easy jumper.
Robinson, a turnover there, was trying to feed it off to Abby Ketter Hassan, and they weren't on the same page. And the Mustangs will take it over again. So Laurel Highlands off to a 6-0 lead just over 2 minutes in with the basketball back, working right to left as we describe it.
It looks like the Knights are going to go back to a man-to-man defense here. They were almost like in a 1-2-2 early.
Antoine Black into Layton, got double teamed, trying to fight it off, repositions. Back in the corner to Koffler, quick 3 on the way short. Rebound deflected around, found there by Antoine Black, and he had deflected out of bounds off of Summit Academy, and out will stay with Laurel Highlands here in the night zone.
And good job there by Layton to have good position on that rebound. It sealed off Robinson.
Layton, good feed down to Ringer, got fouled.
I think that's going to be on Abby Ketter Hassan. Let's see who Bernie George tells us here. 12 it is. So Hassan with his first, and it's going to be a shooting foul, going to send Ringer to the line. This will be his first free throw attempt of the year.
Ringer scored 11 last night against Derry, hit 3 threes all in the second half. Trying to fuel the Mustang comeback, and misses on the first of 2 free throws here again. If you weren't with us last night, new for the 2023-2024 high school basketball season, a change as far as the foul shooting goes. Now, once you hit 5 fouls in any quarters, Ringer misses the second as well. You shoot 2. There's no longer the 7 per half for the 1 and 1 and 10 for the double bonus. Fouls reset every quarter. When you get to 5, you shoot 2. Mustangs force another turnover. Try to take it inside, couldn't finish. Ball comes loose on the far side, and it's Kymir Robinson bringing it back across. Should have been an over and back, not called on the feedback to Zias Taylor. Taylor comes in the corner, sends it down low. Missing on the drive there, Hassan. Offensive rebound brought down by Christian Clayton, and he's fouled on the putback attempt. Shot attempt no good, but he'll have 2 free throws upcoming.
And that's going to be on Antoine Black as he picks up his first foul. So as you said, it's going to send Christian Clayton to the line. Clayton with 3 points last night in that loss to Yough. Now trying to get his team on the scoreboard.
6-foot junior forward misses on the first of 2 free throw attempts. So the two teams combined the 2 teams combining for 0 for 3 so far from the free throw line.
Now the Mustangs went 6 for 9 last night from the foul line and really didn't get a whole lot of shots. It's going to be a tie-up possession arrow.
As Clayton missed the second free throw.
Possession arrow goes to Laurel Highlands.
Well, they won the opening tip, though, didn't they?
Yeah, I think so, too.
Should have been the other way around.
Uh-huh. Yep, they're going to stop it. Yep. White ball it is.
Yeah, the Mustangs definitely won the opening tap, and we haven't had any changes since then or any other tie-ups. We have 4:57 left here in the opening quarter, a 6-0 lead for Laurel Highlands over Summit Academy. Consolation game of the Yough tip-off tournament. Ethan Koffler with 4 so far for the Mustangs. Shane Layton has also chipped in 2 points. Christian Clayton will trigger it in here for Summit Academy. Left of the basket in the Laurel Highlands zone. The inbounds pass gets intercepted by Antoine Black. He'll touch it out to his brother Aiden.
Black did a nice job last night defensively and on the boards for the Mustangs. Really had a good game.
The Mustangs forcing a lot of turnovers here early on against Summit Academy as well. Koffler around the arc. Touch there from Aiden Black over to Antoine. 3 on the way. Good for Antoine Black. So the Mustangs 9 unanswered to start. 4:30 left here in the opening quarter, and Laurel Highlands on top 9-0 over Summit Academy. Knights break the press, driving inside and getting the first 2 for Summit Academy is Christian Clayton. So Clayton, who had 3 against Yough last night, gets the Knights on the scoreboard. It's 9-2 Laurel Highlands. 4:14 left here in the first. Knights a little poke there from Zias Taylor, but deflects back to Antoine Black, who loads up for a 3. Those off the back iron, no good. And Taylor, another rebound there for Summit Academy.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised that Ringer passed that shot up. He knocked down 3 from that exact same spot last night in the game. was kind of surprised that he passed up that shot.
Summit Academy down 7 with the basketball. Clayton up top, trying to work left of the lane from the elbow. Pulls it back outside the arc to Zias Taylor. Now a little dump down in traffic to Hassan. Ball gets tied up. We'll go back to the arrow. This time it favors Laurel Highlands.
Yeah, this time it will go to the Mustangs. And Hassan just made the cardinal mistake. He brought that ball down and had 2 Mustangs defending it. And Ringer and Aiden Black just tied it up. So now the Mustangs trying to extend his 7-point lead.
It'll be Aiden Black who brings it across. Touch there from Koffler. Try to get it into Layton, and it got intercepted. Picked off there by Robinson, who pulls it back to Zias Taylor. Taylor now between the circles, watched by Antoine Black. Knights the basketball down 7, 3:22 left here in the opening quarter. Touch from Jameer Lucas. Now Lucas driving on the inside, gets fouled.
I think they're going to call that on Jaden Ringer with the body.
It should be in the act.
It is going to be on Ringer. And they are calling it shooting foul, so it's going to send Jameer Lucas to the line. Lucas had 8 points. He was the leading scorer last night for Summit Academy, but looking his first here today.
First of 2 up on the way and no good for Jameer Lucas. So Summit Academy now 0 of 3 from the free throw line. We have 3:18 left here in the opening quarter. Score remains 9-2. Laurel Highlands over Summit Academy. Now Lucas is 2nd of 2 on the way and no good again. So the Knights 0 for 4 from the foul line. They do get an offensive rebound. And quickly coming inside there is Clayton for the quick 2. So they don't get the 2 from the foul line, Tony, but they get it from the field to pull back to within 5 of Laurel Highlands and 9-4.
And Coach Smith not happy with that whenever you give up an offensive rebound on the foul shot. But that's what happened, and they got 2 out of it.
Clayton pulling it back to Antoine Black up top. Koffler, a little juggle and lost the handle. Coming back here is Lucas. Jameer Lucas driving left of the lane, shot with the left hand, no good. And the rebound deflects off to Aiden Black, and now the Mustangs with numbers. Coming back on 3-on-2. That's going to be a carry there from Aiden Black.
Actually, I think that could be justified because I don't think Aiden Black established himself in positioning, and he went out of bounds underneath the basket and then came back in and got it. I don't think he reestablished. Coach Sharp for Summit Academy was yelling about it, but didn't get the call. But I guess basketball has its way of evening things out.
The Summit Academy on a little 4-0 mini run, trying to get back into this game down 5. And a good save on the far boundary there from Clayton, throwing it off of Jaden Ringer and out to keep possession there for the Knights.
Yeah, and you had Luka Suchevich checked in for Koffler. Koffler going to get a little breather here for the last 2:30 of this quarter.
And Koffler scoring 15 last night against Derry for the Mustangs. Here's Jameer Lucas left of the lane. Another floater. This one no good off the back iron. Layton had the rebound, juggled, able to regain and keep it alive for the Mustangs. Off and across to Suchevich on the far side. Suchevich pulling it back there to Aiden Black. Aiden back in the lane. Scoop shot no good, but he's fouled. And Aiden Black will have 2 free throws upcoming for Laurel Highlands.
I think that's going to be the second foul on Hassan. So Hassan now with 2. We got 2:18 to go here in this first quarter. So
you mentioned this Summit Academy team not very deep, Tony. They can't afford to get any kind of foul trouble either.
They only have, they have 10 dressed, but it doesn't look like everybody plays.
They played all 10 last night against Yough as Aiden Black knocks down the first of 2 free throws.
So now you're going to have Namir Calloway check in.
Brennan Varney in on the Laurel Highlands side gave the Mustangs good minutes last night against the Trojans.
Hit 2 big free throws down the stretch.
And Black makes the second free throw here. Mustangs go up 11-4 to the 2:17 mark in the first. They force another turnover. Ringer finds it. Scoop shot, score it. Jaden Ringer, his first 2 of the Knights. Mustangs lead now at 9 at 13-4. Press effective again.
Ringer just stepped into passing lane, made the easy steal.
Put a little double team there on Robinson. Force another turnover. This time it's Aiden Black for a quick 2. So Aiden Black now with 4. Laurel Highlands a double-digit lead already at 15-4. Here at the 1:54 mark of the opening quarter. And a long pass down the court on the far side. I think Lucas was out of bounds.
Stepped out of bounds is right, trying to corral that pass. So again, another turnover in this full court pressure. Really giving the Knights a lot of trouble here today.
I'm surprised we've not seen a timeout here from William Sharp. Just trying to settle down his troops, down 11.
Looks like he might wait till the end of the quarter.
Ringer coming far baseline, trying to pull it out in front of Varney, a little juggle. Able to send it over in Antoine Black's direction. He comes back inside, throws it over the shoulder, up and in. So Antoine Black had a 3 earlier, gets a 2 there. 5 for Black. The Mustang lead at 13 at 17-4 as we go under 90 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Black forces another turnover. Comes inside. Summit Academy, a little poke. Now a whole scrum on the floor for it. And the Knights able to find it there. It's Lucas coming back. He had it poked out of bounds, and it will stay with Summit Academy going off of Laurel Highlands and out.
You had 4 bodies on the floor all at the same time there, Brian, and a nice poke away there by Aiden Black. Looked like Clayton was going to try to take it to the hoop.
Here's Taylor off the inbounds pass. That's going to be a travel. And Isaiah Taylor, so the Mustangs get possession again. 1:16 left here in the opening quarter. Laurel Highlands up 17-4.
Yeah, Taylor with a nice move there, but just took a little step, and the freshman guard got called for the travel.
Suchovitz down to Varney. He was double teamed, had it poked away. And coming back, they're going to rule out of bounds there on Nymir Callaway.
They're going to pretty good defense there by Suchovitz. He just kind of stood in the lane there and really used the sideline as another defender.
I have to think Summit Academy getting close to double-digit turnovers here in the opening quarter. They've coughed it up a lot here early on against Laurel Highlands. Deep three, Aiden Black up top, short out the front of the rim. Rebound pulled down by Isaiah Taylor for the Knights.
Yeah, I'm not so sure that's a shot Coach Smith wanted there. I mean, Black could have cupped in, probably could have taken about 2 steps in.
Had a couple of those deep 3 attempts yesterday as well. That one poked out of bounds. We'll stay with Summit Academy here in the Laurel Highlands zone with 38 seconds left in the opening quarter.
Yeah, near steal there by Antoine Black. And really, you can see the quickness. I mean, he's extremely athletic.
Callaway in the backcourt to Isaiah Taylor. Knights down 13 with a basketball. Mini weave up top, switching with Lucas, and now Kymir Robinson, and back to Taylor again. Taylor now pulling back outside the arc, fronted there by Aiden Black. Off to his left again to Clayton. Clayton driving, put it off the glass and in. Christian Clayton has all 6 of the points for Summit Academy so far. Knights back to within 11 of Laurel Highlands at 17-6. Final 8 seconds of this opening quarter. Here's Ringer, touch inside Varney, and Varney from just inside the foul line missed, got it back, and the ball deflected out of bounds as time expires after 1 quarter of play. So it's Laurel Highlands 17, Summit Academy 6 after 1 quarter of play here on the C.R. Parada Group High School Sports Night.
Good times and good food. It's all at Potter's Bar and Grill on Morgantown Street in Uniontown, family owned and operated. Potter's has been a staple in the Uniontown community since 1950. So get out of the house and make your next night out at Potter's Bar and Grill on Morgantown Street in Uniontown. Call them up at 724-438-9835. That's 724-438-9835. Or visit Potter's on Facebook. We'll see you at Potter's.
The UPMC Rehabilitation Institute on Wayland Smith Drive offers cutting-edge physical therapy. Jim Burns and his staff are residents of the community, treating sports injuries, neurological conditions, back pain, sprains and strains, joint replacements, hand injuries, and other conditions. They treat you efficiently and safely by taking all necessary precautions while disinfecting the clinic regularly. All insurance accepted. Experienced therapists. Convenient location and hours. Part of the community. Call the office with a prescription from your doctor or schedule by direct access 724-437-7500.
A 17-6 lead for the Laurel Highlands Mustangs over the Summit Academy Knights, and all 6 of the Knights' points, Tony, coming from Christian Clayton, The Mustangs, they've spread it around. Antoine Black pacing the way with 5.
Yeah, and 5 Mustangs in the scoring column and only 1, as you mentioned, for the Knights. And really the Mustangs just turned it up on that defense. I mean, the full court pressure resulted in a ton of turnovers for the Knights and a ton of points for the Mustangs in that first quarter.
Summit Academy will start the second quarter with the basketball as Christian Clayton will send it in from the far boundary. Send it in to Isaiah Taylor. And Taylor entering the Mustang zone, fronted there by Aiden Black. Pulled it off to Lucas, back to Clayton. Now Kymir Robinson. Mustangs another old double team here on Clayton. Clayton trying to fight it off and lost the handle. Deflected into the hands of Ethan Koffler. Touch from Aiden Black off the brother Antoine, and now Aiden again from the far block will turn and shoot good for Aiden Black. So Aiden Black now with 6. Mustang lead up to 19-6.
Yeah, nice little 2-man passing by the brothers there, Antoine and Aiden, and a nice shot there by Aiden to get that to go.
Summit Academy still having trouble bringing it across. They do break the press. Clayton left of the lane. Good feed out in front, and the finish from Jameer Lucas. So finally, someone other than Clayton scoring on the Summit Academy side. First 2 for Lucas. It's 19-8 Laurel Highlands over Summit Academy. 7:06 left before halftime.
Well, yeah, but Clayton's going to get the assist. A nice pass on a cutting Lucas there down the lane to get the easy layup.
Koffler trying to set it in the corner there to Antoine Black. Deflected out of bounds by Nymir Callaway. We'll stay with Laurel Highlands here in the Summit Academy zone.
Yeah, and a little miscommunication. It looked like Koffler thought that Black was going to stay in the corner, but he was cutting to the basket.
Aiden Black goes cross-court far side. Suchovitz holds high on the right. Now touch for Koffler on the wing. Back to Suchovitz up top. Floats it off to Antoine Black. Barks out of play. Now back to Ethan Koffler.
Yeah, and it's kind of weird. It looks like a 1-2-2 zone here. Looks like Varney lost his shoe.
Yeah.
They're going to call a timeout.
Mustangs will take that as Varney can relace. 6:32 left before halftime. 19-8 Mustangs. We're back at 60 here on the C.R. Brada Group High School Sports Night.
Riverside Ford is announcing the Make the Holidays Bright sales event. We've got the inventory and the best deals of the year. Now get the best-selling truck on the planet, a new 2023 Ford F-150 Crew Cab XLT with 1.9% Ford credit financing for 36 months, plus $1,500 in Ford factory rebates. How about a new 2023 Ford Bronco Sport Outer Banks with 0.9% Ford credit financing for 36 months, plus $1,500 in Ford incentives. Thinking of an SUV? New 2023 Ford Escapes and Ford Explorers both have 0.9% financing, plus $500 in Ford incentives. Shine bright this holiday season with a new Thurby's Riverside Ford vehicle in your driveway. Stop into Thurby's Riverside Ford, located 1 mile past Lady Luck Casino. But hurry, these deals won't last long. Offer ends January 3rd, 2024.
Back here at Yough High School, Mustangs turn it over. Brennan Varney's pass got intercepted. Here's Asias Taylor coming back for Summit Academy. Laurel Highlands a 19-8 lead coming out of that timeout with 6:06 left before halftime. You have Callaway off to Taylor. 3 from the far side off the front of the rim, then over the glass and out. So the Mustangs will get it back.
Yeah, not much you can do there. Pretty good look there by Taylor, but just couldn't get it to go.
Now, Sebi Vecchiolo, who gave Laurel Highlands some good minutes last night, especially after Shane Layton got into foul trouble, will check in for the first time tonight.
Yeah, I was talking to his folks out in the hallway before the game, and that's what I told him. I said, you know, he came off the bench and really did a nice job for them. Coming in, and he's only a sophomore as well.
Antoine Black from the elbow. In the corner now to brother Aiden, who misses there on a 3. Deflects right off to Ethan Koffler. Comes back inside to Vecchiolo. Had it ripped away by Christian Clayton, but a whistle on the far side. And they're going to roll it off of Vecchiolo and out. So it'll be Summit Academy's basketball.
And now you're going to have a sub check in. It's going to be Kamari Sparks-King coming in for the Knights.
5'10 senior guard at 3 last night against Yough.
Going to give Kymere Robinson a breather.
Here's Clayton across for Summit Academy. Mustang lead at 11 right now. And a little bounce pass from Summit Academy, losing the handle there. Jameer Lucas out of bounds. Mustangs will get it back. And despite some of the Knights' struggles so far in this game, they're still within striking distance, down 11, Tony.
Yeah, they're not out of it yet, no doubt about it. And really right there was a good look. You had Callaway driving baseline and did have a wide open Lucas on the other side, but just a little bit out of his reach.
Ringer had it poked away, able to regain. Good defense there from Sparks-King. Koffler, Antoine Black down to Vecchiolo. Lost the handle, a little scrum for it, and finding it there is Asias Taylor for Summit Academy.
And again, full court pressure.
Off to Sparks-King and across. He's watched there by Jaden Ringer, and Ringer poking it out of bounds. Will stay with the Knights here in the Laurel Highlands zone as back into the game. Actually in for the first time, Nathaniel Mitchner for Summit Academy, replacing Jameer Lucas. They start to shuffle in their bench.
You got to figure they played a little over 11 minutes so far. You got to give them a little bit of rest.
4:49 left before halftime. Still a 19-8 Laurel Highlands lead. Mustangs led 17-6 after 1 quarter of play. Mitchner bouncing it back up top to Clayton. Again, Clayton has 6 of the 8 so far on the Summit Academy side. He's double teamed. Send it off to Taylor again. Summit Academy looking for a little motion right now, Tony.
Yeah, just kind of standing still. They need to set a couple picks here as well.
Sparks-King now on it. Watch there by Ringer. Sparks-King towards the basket. Floater right of the lane, no good. They got an offensive rebound, though, from Callaway. Was out of bounds underneath.
Yeah, they're going to say Callaway stepped on the end line as he went after that rebound. So now the Mustangs that triggered in. Aiden Black going to run the point here on this trip down for the Mustangs.
Brings it across over to Ethan Koffler. Bounces in the corner to Antoine Black, who spots up for the 3 and hits it. Second made 3 of the game for Antoine Black. He leads the Mustangs with 8. That increases the Laurel Highlands lead now to 14 at 22-8. They put another double team on in the backcourt, and Koffler with the steal. Koffler coming back for a quick uncontested 2. Koffler now with 6. Again, he had 15 last night. The lead at 24-8 for Laurel Highlands over Summit Academy. Another errant pass got deflected but saved there by Callaway. Callaway, nice little pass. Handoff, far block, and the finish from Kamari Sparks-King. His first 2 off the bench. 5'10" senior guard has Summit Academy back to within 14 of Laurel Highlands at 24-10.
Yeah, but that was a nice dish by Callaway.
Vecchiola comes inside and gets fouled.
And that's going to be on Callaway. Yep. So now he's going to get the foul, but nice look to find the wide open King underneath there for the easy layup.
Yeah, Vecchiola did a nice job actually to post up, and then once he got the basketball there, had a seam on the inside, and Callaway committed the foul as Vecchiola tried to take it on the inside. But Sevi, 2 free throws here. First of 2 up on the way and no good out the front of the rim.
Sevi was 1 for 2 last night in the contest. Did have 5 points last night, though, in that loss to Derry.
Now for a second of 2. Up on the way, and it hit the supports.
Yep. So the Mustangs now 2 for 6 from the line here in this game.
And they were 6 for 9 last night. Up 14, though, here this afternoon. With 3:20 left before halftime. Clayton back across. Bounce pass again. A little bit too far there for Kamari Sparks-King. Goes out of bounds and back over to Laurel Highlands. It's been a sloppy first half here for Summit Academy.
I think that Clayton actually thought that King was going to cut towards the basket, and if he did, I think he would have had an uncontested layup, but he just kind of stayed in the corner.
Here's Ringer, far baseline. He'll take the shot. It's no good. Callaway, another rebound underneath there for Summit Academy. I'm actually going to rule that was poked from him off of Laurel Highlands and out. So it'll be Knights basketball.
Yeah, Vecchiola with a nice hustle there. Just knocked it out of bounds. Couldn't get the steal.
Clayton across now for the Knights. Clayton coming inside. Draws the foul. He'll have 2 free throws upcoming. Almost got that to drop for the and 1. And the foul will go on Sevi Vecchiola.
That's only the 3rd team foul in this first half for the Mustangs. And as you mentioned, it goes back to 0 at the beginning of each quarter.
That was the first of the second quarter.
Correct.
And now Clayton, who missed his opening 2 free throw attempts, will miss another one here.
The Kings now, the Knights now 0 for 5 from the line.
And they are struggling. Need to make some of those free throws, Tony, if they want to be Kings.
This is true.
They're down 14 right now. 2:52 left before halftime. Again, we're back with more high school basketball on Monday. Uniontown taking on Washington on the air at 7 o'clock with our Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show. Opening tip set for 7:30. Steve Super will join me for that one. Also have the Uniontown Connellsville game for you on Tuesday. Another missed free throw there from Clayton. Mustangs back in action against Seneca Valley Friday at 6 o'clock here on WMBS. It'll be part of a doubleheader. Uniontown will follow at 7:30 against Thomas Jefferson. Ringer's pass is intercepted, and Koffler able to get it back for the Mustangs. Still 24-10 Laurel Highlands. Mustangs have it working right to left with 2:33 left before halftime. Layton in the corner, Ringer. 3 good again for Jaden Ringer. So Ringer hit 3 threes yesterday. That's his first of the game here today. He has 5 and the lead up to 17 now at 27-10. Clayton left of the lane, pulls it back to the elbow. Mitchner's jumper no good. Vecchiola, another rebound for Laurel Highlands, off to Ringer and across. Coming back on a 3-on-2. Bounce pass forward to Antoine Black, trying to throw it over the shoulder. That one did not drop, and in transition, Kymir Robinson comes back, and he's called for the travel. Bernie George right on that one.
Yeah, and I think Antoine Black was looking for a foul as he went in for that layup last time. Kind of coming over to talk to the referee a little bit, but
no contact there.
No. Didn't get the foul, so it doesn't matter at this point in time.
There's Koffler back across, over to Jaden Ringer. Back in the corner, Antoine Black spots up for the 3, a bit short. Deep rebound on the far side, tracked down by Christian Clayton for Summit Academy.
The Mustangs, again, showing man-to-man defense. Nice move.
That's Robinson again, couldn't finish. Antoine, another rebound. Off to Jaden Ringer, across to Koffler. Koffler, long 2, near wing, rattles out. Vecchiola, the offensive rebound. He's double teamed, had it poked out of bounds, ruled off the Knights and out. Last touch there by Abiketer Hassan.
And good defense on that trip by the Knights, but Mustangs retain possession.
In control, up 17. With under 90 seconds left here in the second quarter. Koffler, far wing for 3 off the mark. In traffic, Abiketer Hassan with the rebound. They'll call it jump ball. Mustangs come over and force it, and they'll get it here off the arrow.
And what happened was Hassan just got tied up. 2 Mustangs. You had Vecchiola and Ringer going after the ball. Vecchiola's now going to check out. They're going to bring in Luke Martin. Martin saw some action last night as well for the Mustangs.
Koffler triggers it in. Over to Antoine Black, far side. Layton, big guy for 3. Off the mark that time. Scrum for the rebound, and they're going to get Layton for the foul there on Christian Clayton.
Yeah, I'm not so sure that Coach Smith wanted to see the big fella take that 3-pointer. But in frustration, he committed the foul, and luckily that's only his first. As we said, he only got to see 2 minutes of action in that first half last night before getting into foul trouble.
Might be a little more relaxed, though, with the 17-point lead. Koffler poking that one out of bounds.
Now the Mustangs staying out of foul trouble here tonight so far.
I noticed, though, seeing Coach Hogger here at the game tonight,
yes.
His face not as red as it normally was.
No, I don't think when he walked in the gym, I don't think he knew where to go.
Yes.
He used to go into the locker room, but he was on the other side. I just kind of gave him the shrug shoulder, and he gave me it back. So
that's the whitest I think I've ever seen his face in a game. Here's Koffler off the steal, gets another quick 2. 8 for Ethan Koffler. The Mustang lead at 19 at 29-10. Far side, Sparks King in trouble again. Mustangs force another turnover. That time it's Luke Martin. On a little feedback to Koffler, who couldn't finish. They keep it alive on the offensive glass. Ringer gets it back, comes far baseline. Handoff out in front. Antoine Black draws the foul going up. He'll have 2 free throws upcoming here for Laurel Highlands. Mustangs up 19 at 29-10 with 34 seconds left before halftime.
And they're going to call that on Mitchner, and that's Mitchner's first. It's going to send Antoine Black to the line. Black did not attempt a foul shot last night. Did have 10 points and has 8 here today so far. First
of 2 free throws here, no good for Antoine Black.
And the Mustangs now 2 for 7 from the line, so really not much better than the Summit Academy Knights from the line.
I wonder how hard it is in a game like this for Laurel Highlands to stay sharp when you have Summit Academy playing sloppy as well. Sometimes that gets contagious out there as Black misses both free throw attempts.
You know, you practice free throws, every practice. I mean, really, that should be automatic. At least knocking down 1 out of 2.
Deep 3, no good there from Christian Clayton from the far wing for Summit Academy. Down to 18 seconds left here before halftime. Antoine Black tried to fire it down to Layton. Got intercepted. There's a 3-on-2 coming back for Lucas and Summit Academy. And Jameer Lucas gets that 2 to go. So 4 second quarter points for Lucas. Knights back to within 17 at 29-12. Down to 1 second left, and from the far wing, no good on the 3 attempt there is Luke Martin. So we've reached halftime with Laurel Highlands leading Summit Academy 29-12. Stay tuned for our halftime show being brought to you by the Radcliffe Martin Law Firm. Comes your way next year on WMBS, the Triple Live High School Sports Network, the South Union Township Sports Network, and Facebook Live.
Take the back. Fayette County's got it. Convenient and comfortable. Take the back. Anywhere in Fayette County, we'll get you there. Take the back. Safe and reliable. Take the back. Fast and fun. Ride the back. Come ride the back today.
Holiday shopping has begun. You know, the hustle and bustle of busy streets and parking lots. Wouldn't it be better if there were a bus shuttle service where you wouldn't have to worry about anything other than shopping and making sure you get everything on your list? Wait, there is! Fayette Area Coordinated Transportation has a free shuttle service from their transfer center every Monday through Friday. That's right, free! Just park your car at the transfer center from 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. No headaches this holiday season. FACT also has public transportation service to Pittsburgh area malls and shopping plazas. All FACT buses are handicap accessible. For more information, visit factbus.com. Forget all the fuss and get on the bus.
Ride the back.
Attorneys from all over the state and nation advertise in southwestern Pennsylvania for personal injury and workers' comp cases. But most of them send their assistants to do the legwork. You might not even meet your attorney until your first hearing.
We're local attorneys, Davis & Davis. We meet directly with our clients, including free consultation. There are no fees until you receive money on your case. If you've been injured, call Davis & Davis, representing you and your neighbors yesterday, today, and tomorrow.
Phone 724-437-2799.
Find more snuggle time this winter and be prepared for the cold with the help of First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. With a home improvement loan, a home equity loan, or home equity line of credit, you can finally upgrade that old furnace, take care of that leaking roof, or replace those outdated floors. Keep the cold out and the warm and cozy in your home this winter. Visit a loan officer today or apply online at ffgc.bank. First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 458729.
M&R Transit, locally owned and operated by the Scott family, have been helping students travel safely to school in the Fayette County area for more than 4 years. M&R Transit is a proud sponsor of the Laurel Highlands basketball team and wishes all the area teams good luck. For more information about M&R Transit, call 724-439-3164. 724-439-3164, or stop by their Uniontown office at 253 South Mount Vernon Avenue.
From chips and cracks to splits and shatters, if you need new glass, Fay West Glass Company is the one to call. Fay West Glass has served Fayette and Greene counties for over 25 years and specializes in residential glass installations and replacements, plus commercial and industrial glass. So when that window's busted or that sliding door shattered and you can't wait, Fay West is available. 724-439-8600. That's 724-439-8600. Proudly local and veteran-owned, Fay West Glass will earn your business.
Does your car sound like it's saying, "Trade me in, trade me in," every time you start it up? Well, go to Ford of Uniontown and trade it in. That's right, your Uniontown Ford dealer is ready to assist you with a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV purchase. Ford of Uniontown has all the deals, all the inventory, and they are ready to deal. It has never been a better time to buy a Ford. Service is their top priority. No matter where you purchase your Ford car or truck, Ford of Uniontown will be happy to service it for you. They offer Ford-trained technicians, Ford-certified parts and service, 1-year, 12,000-mile parts warranties, and new state-of-the-art service equipment. Call or stop in today to see the hometown service of Ford of Uniontown, Route 40 West across from Applebee's. So listen to your car the next time you hear it say, "Trade me in, trade me in." Ford of Uniontown, Route 40 at the top of the hill.
Are your dentures cracked, loose, broken, or missing a tooth? Or maybe it's time for a new denture. Call the office of Dr. Jonathan Krisner and Dr. Jennifer Haar, located at 7829 National Pike in Uniontown. Thanks to their in-office denture lab, they can make your new denture faster than other offices and can offer same-day denture repairs. They also offer tooth whitening, clear braces, and same-day crowns. Call their office for your appointment today at 724-438-0241.
Laurel Highlands a 29-12 halftime lead over Summit Academy. Brian Morozak back with Tony Hanula, Billy Dice behind the camera on our Facebook Live video feed, and Nick Barczyk back inside our Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law studios. Tony, is your halftime stats. They're being brought to you by First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County.
All right, for the Mustangs in that first half, they were led by two players. Antoine Black had 8 points, as well as Ethan Koffler. Antoine Black knocked down a couple threes in there as well. Aiden Black had 6 points. Jaden Ringer with 5, and a three-pointer included there. And Shane Layton rounded out the scoring with 2. Mustangs with 17 in the first, 12 in the second for their total of 29. As mentioned, they had 3 made threes, 2 by Antoine Black and 1 by Jaden Ringer. And the bad spot there for them in that first half, Brian, they were only 2 for 8 from the foul line. On the other side for the Summit Academy Knights, they were led by Christian Clayton, who had 6. Jameer Lucas had 4, and Kamari Sparks King off the bench with 2. 6 in the first, 6 in the second for their total of 12. Did not make a three-pointer in that first half, and they were 0 for 6 from the foul line in that first half.
Yeah, certainly a tough first half for Summit Academy as they trail by 17, 29-12. Our live video stream here on WMBS tonight, courtesy of State Farm agent Lauren Yohman and Uniontown Detailing, also on the South Union Township Sports Network tonight as well. Those sponsors, Smith Lewis Chess CPAs in Uniontown, Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law, The Sprouse Insurance Group and insurance agent David Hughes, SWGI Specialist, now part of U.S. Digestive Health, the UPMC Rehabilitation Institute, and physical therapist Jim Burns. United Bank and South Union Township supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott. A reminder, high school basketball returns to WMBS on Monday. Uniontown taking on Washington on the air with our Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show at 6. Opening tip set for 7. Mustangs back in action coming up on Friday against Seneca Valley. That game at Franklin Regional High School. 5:30 Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show. 6 o'clock opening tip-off. That part of a doubleheader on Friday of next week. Uniontown also in action against Thomas Jefferson next Friday at 7:30. Again, here at halftime, Laurel Highlands 29, Summit Academy 12. We're back with the second half in 3 minutes here on WMBS, the Triple Live High School Sports Network, the South Union Township Sports Network, and Facebook Live.
When your car is damaged, the name to remember is Ted Silva & Son Body and Fender Repair. Currently in their 60th year of providing quality, reliable service to the community, Ted Silva & Son offers complete collision service, minor to major repairs, frame and unibody repairs, and glass installation. They'll gladly blueprint your vehicle for repair, and they'll work with your insurance company. With a paint booth that utilizes the environmentally friendly waterborne paint process, Ted Silva & Son not only cares for our community and our children, they care for our environment. Located on Atlas Road in Hopwood, it's the goal of Ted Silva & Son to alleviate the stress of an accident and assist you in any way possible. Family owned and operated for 60 years. Call 724-437-2351. 724-437-2351 for Ted Silva & Son Body and Fender Repair. Always proud to support local high school sports.
The T-Berry Law Office and attorney Vincent M. T-Berry would like to thank everyone who voted them Best Law Firm and Criminal Defense Attorney in the 2023 Best in Fayette contest. The T-Berry Law Office specializes in criminal defense, wills and estates, family law, and personal injury. The T-Berry Law Office is located at 84 East Main Street, across the street from the Fayette County Courthouse in Uniontown. Make your first call to attorney Vincent M. T-Berry in the T-Berry Law Office. Phone 724-430-0300. Or visit their new website at tberrylawoffice.com. The T-Berry Law Office. Small town, big results.
Looking for a fast, friendly notary service? Sandy Howell Notary Services, LLC, 158 Dry Knob Road, Smithfield, PA, is here to help with transfers, plate renewals, new PA plates, and more. They serve Uniontown, Smithfield, Fairchance, and surrounding areas. Open weekday evenings starting at 5:30 p.m., Saturday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Sandy Howell Notary Services, 158 Dry Knob Road, Smithfield, 724-564-8955. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you by name.
Brewston Chiropractic Studio is the new chiropractic office in town. Located inside Spin Unlimited, just behind the Texas Roadhouse, Dr. Stephen Lint and Dr. Brooke Sova are well-versed in the latest chiropractic and soft tissue techniques to help you get out of pain and functioning at your best. Call 724-912-6505 or go online at www.brewstonwellness.com for more information or to schedule your appointment.
Looking for the highest quality products at the lowest prices? Shop and Save on Walnut Hill in Uniontown has the widest selection of brands and the freshest offerings around. They specialize in your family's grocery needs. Save big and sign up for the Shop and Save Perks card to get money-saving benefits and discounts on gas. Shop and Save. Walnut Hill Road, Uniontown, open 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day. Working hard to offer you the best at Shop and Save because it's the just right thing to do.
Back here at Yough High School, just about ready to start the second half. The Laurel Highlands Mustangs in control so far today, up 29-12 over Summit Academy. The Mustangs have done a nice job, Tony, spreading around the scoring. Again, led so far by Antoine Black with 8, but they've had plenty of contributors.
Yeah, they've got 5 scores here so far, by my count.
And actually, Koffler with 8 as well tonight.
Yep. No, like I said, you got Antoine Black and Koffler both with 8 points, so nice first halves for both of those guys. And really, a lot of those resulted in layups off steals on that full court pressure.
And if things continue to go this way for the Mustangs, you might see more of their bench involved as well in the second half.
Well, they got a lot of bench to use, that's for sure.
Christian Clayton works it into Azias Taylor as the second half gets underway. Summit Academy with the basketball, working right to left as we describe it. Here's Jameer Lucas coming inside, got blocked there by Koffler. Ball comes loose. Lucas trying to get it back, but they're going to say he never reestablished position in bounds before he touched the ball.
A nice job by Koffler there to kind of reach over the back not make the foul and actually block the shot. So good job there by Ethan.
There's Aiden Black back across here for the Mustangs. You're going to have Layton setting the screen. It's sent over to Ringer. Back up top to Aiden. Down to Layton, down on the blocks. Pull it over to Koffler. Comes far baseline. Pulls out to the elbow to Antoine. Back in the corner. Koffler spots it for the three and hits it. Ethan Koffler, first Mustang in double figures tonight with 11. Paced away last night with 15. And Laurel Highlands now up 20 at 32-12. And Koffler forces another turnover. Down to Aiden Black. Got too deep. Able to reposition in the corner. Fired a pass down to Ringer. It was too hot to handle. Got deflected out of bounds, but off of Summit Academy and out. So the Mustangs fortunate to retain possession.
Tell you what, that pass by Aiden Black almost knocked Ringer's head off. Good thing he got his hands up there.
Yeah, it was a fastball down there. Ringer with it again. Up top, Koffler. Koffler, maybe the most improved Mustang from last year to this year. I think really made some strides in the offseason. Spots up here for another three, and on cue, hits it again. Ethan Koffler, 6 here in the third, 14 for the game. And Laurel Highlands up 35-12 with 6:49 left here in the third quarter. A little touch pass down low for Summit Academy. Their first two of the second half come courtesy of Abby Ketter Hassan.
And that's Hassan's first 2 points of the night. And a nice pass there from Clayton.
35-14 Laurel Highlands. Here's Koffler again. This time the three ball and air ball goes right to Hassan, and Abby Ketter Hassan will pass it off to Zias Taylor, who will bring it across here for Summit Academy. So a 3-touchdown lead for the Mustangs with 6:18 left here in the third quarter. All the extra points have been good tonight as well. It'll turn and shoot. And the basket and one for Christian Clayton, who has 8 now of the 16 for Summit Academy.
Clayton, a nice move there. They're going to call that foul on Shane Layton. That's his second, but I'll tell you what, Christian Clayton does not have a bad game. He's only a junior as well. Really takes the ball to the hole nice.
Fouls have not been as much of a factor tonight, and Clayton now 0 for 5 from the free throw line. As a team, Summit Academy 0 for 7 tonight from the free throw line.
Well, and the thing of it is, you can't say they missed the front end of a 1-and-1 either. So
you had 1 and 1, and the other were all just two-shot situations. Antoine Black, good feed off to Shane Layton. And Layton gets that 2 to go for Laurel Highlands. It's 37-16 Mustangs with 5:48 left here in the third.
Yeah, nice little dump down pass to Layton as he was cutting down the lane. Antoine Black found him wide open.
Koffler forcing another turnover there for Laurel Highlands, but his pass over to Aiden Black had Aiden touch the near boundary, so Summit Academy will get it back in the Laurel Highlands zone with 5:37 left here in the third quarter, and Laurel Highlands on top 37-16.
Mustangs still employing that man-to-man.
Here's Taylor spinning his way forward. Zias Taylor coming baseline. A little line drive shot attempt, no good, but he was pushed. And he'll have 2 free throws upcoming, looking for his first points of the night here on the Summit Academy side.
Yeah, and a little different right now because last night at this time, Aiden Black had picked up 4 fouls. Right now, that was only his first. And that's going to send Zias Taylor to the line for 2. Let's see if he can break this streak of missed foul shots. 0 for 7 right now by the Knights.
Taylor only a freshman at 4 last night against Yough, and another missed free throw here on the Summit Academy side. This is unbelievable, Tony. I don't remember a team starting off any game that we've done in the last 10 to 15 years. 0 of 8 from the foul line.
He's gonna knock this one down. There, you did it for him, Brian.
Yep, there we go.
There you go.
Made free throw there from Taylor. Good to see. You don't want to see anybody struggle like that, Tony.
I agree. Taylor picks up his first point of the night.
Layton setting the screen for Aiden Black. Bounced over to Koffler. Had it poked away and stolen there by Jameer Lucas. Lucas racing back. Lucas taking it right to the rack. Missed there on the drive. Got an offensive rebound from Hassan, who got fouled going back up. He still gets some practice here at the foul line, Tony.
I agree. So now that's going to be Aiden Black. Maybe I spoke too soon. That's his second foul. So now you're going to have Abby Ketter Hassan taking his foul shots.
He has not attempted a free throw yet in this game. The first here out the front of the rim, no good.
1 for 9. Didn't have the stats from last night, only the number of points. So.
Actually 1 for 10 right now, Tony.
Yep.
Be 1 for 11. He misses the second as well. A 37-17 remains the Laurel Highlands lead. It's at 20 as Ringer comes back. Reset up top, Antoine Black over to Koffler. Now Antoine again. Little head fake off to Ethan again. Resets on the wing. Now Aiden Black between the circles. Near side, Jaden Ringer. Now Aiden again. Fronted there by Isaiah Taylor. 4:47 left here in the third. Aiden down to Koffler. A little turn and shoot out in front. No good there on the attempt. Kymir Robinson, the rebound there for Summit Academy.
Nice work there by the Mustangs to show a little patience. And a good look by Koffler. He just couldn't get that little floater to go. But nice job by the Mustangs. Ran a little bit of clock and got themselves open for a nice, easy shot.
Lucas right of the lane. Feeds back up top. Clayton was open. Now comes inside. Put it off the glass and in. Christian Clayton, first night in double figures with 10. Summit Academy down 18 at 37-19 with 4:13 left here in the third quarter. Deep three, Ringer near wings and air ball. Goes right to Christian Clayton. Get some of those free throws back on the Summit Academy side, Tony. Could be a single-figure lead for the Mustangs.
Man, we got a lot different game, that's for sure.
Here's Taylor off to his right again to Lucas. Ringer in his face. Bouncing it over to Clayton. Clayton coming inside, down on the blocks, trying to fight for positioning, and gets fouled, and Aiden Black down.
They're going to call Aiden Black for his third foul. Wow, what did I say, Brian? I tried to change it a little bit from last night, but now he's going to pick up 3 with 3:47 to go here in this third quarter.
I think Aiden took a little shot up top there, too.
I think he took a little shoulder to the chin, to be honest with you.
Doesn't look happy coming to the Mustang bench. He's going to check out for now, and Sevi Vecchiola will check back in. At the foul line, the first of 2 free throws, no good from Christian Clayton.
Well, I think Clayton actually got away with a little bit of a walk there before the foul was called, but referees didn't see it that way. So now Clayton with his second attempt.
Clayton now his second of 2, again no good. You're out 1 of 13 now. The foul line. Suchevitz brings it back across here for the Mustangs. He'll throw it away.
Right now, I can see Coach Smith walking down to the end. You don't want to see turnovers like that.
No.
Just errant passes. That's tough to watch.
It's an 18-point Laurel Highlands lead with 3:32 left here in the third quarter. Isaiah Taylor on the switch here with Jameer Lucas. Lucas coming inside, bouncing it back to Kymir Robinson. Pulled off on the far wing to Isaiah Taylor. Now a little pressure there from Suchevitz. Clayton, though, able to keep it alive. Over to Lucas. Near side again, Robinson. 3-ball good. Looked like it was going to spin out. And it spun back in for Kymir Robinson. His first points of the night come from outside the arc, and Summit Academy back to within 15 of Laurel Highlands. Now Ringer a bit out of control. Lost the basketball. Robinson finds it. Robinson back across here for Summit Academy. With Ringer in his face. A little switch back with Isaiah Taylor. These Knights still fighting, Tony.
Well, you can feel a little momentum shift here right now for the Knights.
Taylor again up top, looking for operating room. We'll pull it back out now with 2:40 left here in the third quarter. They're down 15 with the basketball. Switching back with Lucas. Lucas has the seam, comes inside, throws it over the shoulder. Shot wouldn't drop, but he was fouled, and now Jameer Lucas, a pair of free throws.
Now Antoine Black signaling to the bench that he didn't think he fouled him, thought it was all ball, but he's going to get called for his second.
But think about this, Tony. The lead's at 15, and Summit Academy is 1 of 13 from the free throw line.
Could be a lot different.
Even
game.
at 50%, now they're 1 of 14. As they miss another free throw here from Lucas, but even at 50%, you're down to 2-3 possession game. Now Koffler back in, replacing Ringer on the Laurel Highlands side.
Ringer going to need a much-needed rest there.
Now Lucas, his second of 2 free throws. Up on the way, and no good again. Rebound pulled down by the Mustangs, Suchevitz. Off and across to Antoine Black. Up top again to Koffler. Koffler coming near, wing it in with another finish. Ethan Koffler, 8 here in the third, 16 for the game. And he had 15 last night. What a start to his 2023-2024 campaign. Ethan Koffler. 39-22 Mustangs. A little slip, no travel called. Kept alive there, Robinson. Little touch from Taylor. Back down low. Ball deflected off the glass. Hassan trying to reposition.
And they're going to call it on Vecchiola.
Yep, and Vecchiola called for the foul down on the blocks.
Yeah, Vecchiola kind of got a little bit of his arm as he was trying to take the ball up for the shot. So now Sevi is going to have his second foul. So now you got Leighton, Sevi Vecchiola, and Antoine Black all with 2. Aiden Black with 3. Nobody really on the Summit Academy side in any bit of trouble. You have Hassan with 2, but that's about it.
He's going to get another pair of free throws here for Summit Academy. First of 2 here. Again, no good for Hassan.
Well, I got a feeling I know what the Summit Academy Knights are going to be doing at practice on Monday.
Yes.
If he doesn't pull them in tomorrow.
Yes. Might be Sunday morning free throw shooting for Summit Academy. And the second of 2 free throws up on the way and short again off the front of the rim. They do get an offensive rebound, though, from Lucas. And we're going to get a timeout, I think, here with 1:59 left in the third quarter. We'll take it as well. 39-22 Mustangs. We're back in 60 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
The C. Harper Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive C. Harper Service Valet. Just call to schedule your next service appointment, and we'll come pick up your car, then drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pick up and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy.
Just as your local State Farm agent combines good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates, you can combine your home and auto. And guess what you'll get? That's right, good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates. In fact, State Farm agent Lauren Yohman is your go-to agent in Uniontown for the service you deserve at the price you want. So try to combine home and auto today. State Farm agent Lauren Yohman will help you mix and match things perfectly. Call 724-592-6308 for your surprisingly great rates. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
As we come back, Jameer Lucas missing the first free throw, now missing the second as well. So Summit Academy now 1 of 19 from the free throw line. The Laurel Highlands lead is at 17 right now at 39-22. Here's Ethan Koffler for the Mustangs with 1:45 left here in the third quarter. Brian Morozak alongside Tony Hanola, Billy Dice behind the camera on our Facebook Live video feed, and Nick Barczyk back inside our Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law studios. Here's Suchovitz over to Layton. Pulling it back to Ethan Koffler here on the wing. Koffler between defenders. Kicking it out to Suchovitz for 3, and he rattled it in. So Suchovitz's first points of the game come from outside the arc and increase the Mustang lead to 20 at 42-22.
Yeah, his first points of the season. Comes on a 3 and makes it a big time right now.
Clayton coming near baseline. They call a foul here on the floor on the Mustangs, Sevi Vecchiola.
You're going to have Sevi pick up his third. Looks like Brennan Varney's going to check in for Vecchiola here. Next dead ball. 2 more is right. 1 for 19. You're right, Brian. I've never seen this before. I mean,
kids are trying. I mean, you feel bad.
I feel terrible.
Absolutely feel bad for these guys. First of 2 free throws. Again, no good.
Clayton.
Like you're rooting for him to make them.
Clayton now 0 for 8 from the line.
1 of 20 now as a team.
I can't say I've ever seen this one.
Second of 2. Good. There you go.
2 for 21.
So Clayton now with 5 here in the third, 11 for the game. It's a 42-23 lead for Laurel Highlands with 1:02 left in the third quarter. Layton and Koffler play catch, come inside to Varney. And now Koffler again, floating it up, shot attempt no good, battle for the rebound, Black keeps it alive, pulls back to Layton and got fouled down low by Abiketer Hassan.
He had a good strong move there by Layton to take it strong to the basket and pick up the foul. That's going to be the third on Hassan. Layton with 4 points here tonight.
His first 2 free throw attempts. And he fouled out yesterday with 6:22 left in regulation. And the Mustangs' 1-point loss against Derry makes the first of 2 free throw attempts here.
Unless he does something really crazy, he might be able to see a little bit past that 6:22 mark here.
DJ Pratt about to check in for the first time this season for Laurel Highlands as Layton makes the second, and Pratt will check in here for Antoine Black. Pratt missed most of last season with an injury for Laurel Highlands. Good to see him back out on the courts. He's somebody that really give Coach Smith some good minutes off the bench. Mustangs force another turnover. Koffler comes down when he got mugged by Isaiah Taylor.
Well, Taylor said you're not going to get this free layup, and he's going to make him work for it from the line. Koffler 3 for 5 from the line the last night. This is his first attempts today.
And Koffler showing he might be the Mustangs' leading scorer this season, Tony, the way he started off his campaign. Again, 15 last night, 16 already tonight, still with 41 seconds left here in the third quarter with Laurel Highlands up 44-23. First of 2 from Koffler, good. So that gives Ethan 9 here in the third, 17 for the game.
And a good game so far for him.
Koffler now a second of 2. On the way and good again. So Koffler 18 tonight. Mustangs now bring Nico Harem into the game along with Aaron Snyder. The first time we've seen those two this season.
Saw him a little bit in the JV game earlier today, but that's it.
Koffler forcing another turnover. 46-23 Mustangs. They've doubled up the night so far, and Pratt taking a 3. Off the side of the rim, no good. Messias Taylor the rebound, looking for a home run ball down there to Lucas. Put it off the glass, shot attempt, no good. Got it back with the left hand. Able to finish that time. Jameer Lucas. 6 now tonight for Summit Academy. 46-25 Laurel Highlands. 10 seconds left here in the third quarter. Koffler here high on the right. Watched there by Taylor, and Taylor a little poke into the backcourt, down to 3 seconds left. Taylor, good hustle, resets back to Lucas, and Lucas unable to get the shot away. Will not count. It did drop, but won't count, so we'll reach the end of 3 quarters with Laurel Highlands on top of Summit Academy, 46-25. We're back with a 4th and 60 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
Your health is the most important thing to you. When you need physical therapy, find the best clinic to serve you. Movement Physiotherapy, now located off Route 40 on Pedro Drive, west of Uniontown, understands this and wants to help ease the stress. Tyler Gasick has over 10 years of experience helping people improve their health with physical therapy and is ready to help you. Tyler's from the Uniontown area and is committed to helping improve his community. To schedule your appointment, phone 724-912-PTPT or visit Movement Physiotherapy online at movementpp.com.
Bruce Beard, located at 187A Connellsville Street and available by phone at 724-417-4958. is here to meet your accounting, tax service, and real estate management needs. Call Bruce Beard at 724-417-4958. 724-417-4958. Good luck and best wishes to the Laurel Highlands Mustangs and the Uniontown Red Raiders from Bruce Beard.
Laurel Highlands a 46-25 lead over Summit Academy. Our live video stream here on WMBS tonight, courtesy of State Farm agent Lauren Yohman and Uniontown Detailing. Also on the South Union Township Sports Network tonight, courtesy there of Smith Lewis Chess CPAs in Uniontown. Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law, the Sprouse Insurance Group, and insurance agent David Hughes, SWGI Specialist, now part of U.S. Digestive Health. UPMC Rehabilitation Institute and physical therapist Jim Burns. United Bank and South Union Township supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott. Mustangs with the basketball to start the fourth quarter, working left to right as we describe it. Ethan Koffler up top there to DJ Pratt, back near side. Suchovitz drains another 3. Hit one in the third, hits one here to start the fourth. He has 6. Mustang lead up to 49-25. Coming back, following up the miss. Abby Ketter Hassan getting a quick 2 there for Summit Academy.
Yeah, nobody just dropped back on defense for the Mustangs. The Knights able to get an easy layup on the backside.
Suchovitz pulling back to Koffler here between the circles. It's Laurel Highlands 49 and Summit Academy 27. Suchovitz drive there with the left hand, no good. Hassan the rebound there for Summit Academy. Off and across to Taylor. Taylor driving and missing. Rebound tipped around. Brennan Varney controlling there for the Mustangs. He'll send it over to Ethan Koffler. Koffler on the near wing. Fronted by Robinson, sent far side to Pratt, who rattles home another 3. So the Mustangs getting hot now, Tony, from outside the arc. And the lead now increased to 52-27. They force another turnover. Pratt again down to Koffler. Shot got partially blocked and then deflected off to Taylor. And they have a couple guys cherry picking back for Summit Academy, and they'll get a quick 2 here from Hassan again. Making 52-29 with 6:30 left in regulation.
Yeah, the Mustangs with 8 made threes here in this game. 5 of those coming in the second half.
Yeah, certainly a good sign for the future as well. Near side Suchovitz over to Varney. Now over to DJ Pratt. And Pratt a long 2 from the far corner, good again.
Well, coming off that injury last year, actually doing a nice job here in this fourth quarter for the Mustangs.
And getting a lot of contributions from different sources. 5:59 left here in regulation.
And that long three by Clayton didn't hit anything, so out of bounds to the Mustangs. And triggering it will be Nico Harum. So it's Harum, Koffler, Luke Martin check back in, Varney, and DJ Pratt for the Mustangs.
Pratt has it right now. Bounces back here between the circles to Nico Harum. Harum fronted there by Taylor, and Taylor able to poke it off there to Hassan. Hassan coming back, got fouled underneath, and he'll get the basket and one.
That foul's going to be on Nico Harum, who just checked in. So Harum with his first. That's going to send Hassan to the line. Hassan now has 8 points, and he's 0 for 4 from the foul line. As we said, the Knights right now 2 for 21 from the line, and make it 2 for 22 coming out of the pack. DJ Pratt with the rebound. So 5:30 to go here, fourth quarter. The Mustangs with a 23-point lead. There's Luke Martin on top, guarded closely by Taylor. Varney going to swing it around to Pratt. Pratt looking for help. There's Aaron Snyder touching the ball for the first time. Back to Koffler.
Mustangs certainly in control right now, Tony. Luke Martin over to Varney, the big guy for three. Off the front of the rim, no good. Pretty good look, though. Rebound pulled down by Taylor. Outlet pass, and Ethan Koffler, good defense, deflecting it away there from Abiketer Hassan.
Yeah, nice job by Koffler to poke that ball away. Really good hands, and to avoid the foul as well. So now triggering it in will be Christian Clayton for the Knights. Checking back in will be Nathaniel Mitchner. I'm sorry.
I think they've used most of their bench on the Summit Academy side, with the exception of Austin Hindman, 25, and Khalil Ali, 31. They're the only two I've not seen out there out of the 10 guys dressed on the Summit Academy side. And a good feed out in front, but Hassan couldn't finish. And Ethan Koffler able to pull down the rebound and work around the double team there. It's a Luke Martin. Talking to Coach Smith earlier, Tony was very high on Martin. And now in the corner, getting bumped there was Aaron Snyder.
It's going to be 12. That's going to be the fourth foul on Abiketer Hassan. So 4:41 to go. And Luke Martin going to trigger it in for the Mustangs.
Over to Varney on the wing again to Koffler. And back for a made three for Luke Martin. So Martin's first points come from outside the arc, and the hot shooting continues for the Mustangs. Tony, on those three balls as they go up 57-31.
See a smile across the way on his dad's face. His dad, Joe Martin, here. Pretty happy with that shot by his son.
Ethan fouling Azias Taylor there.
That's the first foul on Koffler in this game.
Really, he's played well.
Yeah, the Mustangs have not committed a lot of fouls here today, which is a good thing. It's going to send Taylor to the line. Taylor 1 for 2.
And with so much uncertainty, obviously the number of guys that the Mustangs lost to graduation last year as Taylor misses on the first of 2 free throws. I think a lot of positives to take from this Mustang team. You credit head coach John Smith, Shandon Marshall, Paul Eckert, Dr. Jonathan Krisner. They've done a nice job to prepare this team, and a very inexperienced team coming into the season. I think that's a sign of some good things to come for Laurel Highlands this year.
Well, that's what we talked about last night. I mean, when you look at what they came back with, they only averaged 5 points by all the returning players. And that's a huge drop-off from the 65 points they averaged every game last year.
Taylor missed both free throws. Here's Pratt in a little bit of trouble and has it taken away there by Christian Clayton. And then getting back Suchevich, deflected it away from Clayton. So a lot of good hustle coming back there on the Laurel Highlands side.
Yeah, good defense there by Suchevich to stick his hand in there, stop Clayton from trying to lay it in. There's the pass into Taylor. He's going to flip it back to Clayton in the corner.
And Varney fronting him. Little head fake, now coming inside and getting the 2 to go, Christian Clayton. He's had a nice game for Summit Academy with 13.
He has had a nice game. Yeah, he's not a bad player at all.
I think the Summit Academy team, too, Tony, again, not a lot of depth, but they're playing on a single-A level. I think they'll have some success this season. They always seem to do.
Well, tell you one thing they got to do.
Work on free throw shooting.
Exactly.
I can't imagine as they hit a 3 there from Mitchner from the far side, they'll have another night like this at the foul line.
I don't
not
think
seen
you
a night
can.
like this in 30 years.
I don't think you can. I mean, I've never seen anything like it. Snyder underneath, he's going to get swatted, and they're going to call it out of bounds.
What's your updated foul numbers on their side?
2, 23. So they're 2 for 23.
2 for 23.
2 for 24, I'm sorry.
Okay.
2 for 24.
They're going to get a turnover here from Taylor. Good feed off to his right. The missing there was Michener. Still a little scrum underneath. We'll get a jump ball called with 3:06 left in regulation, and the Mustangs up 57-36.
Possession arrow going back to the Mustangs. So they'll be able to take it out.
I think Taylor might have got dinged up a little bit as well, Tony. He came to the sidelines quickly and plopped right down. Might just be a cramping situation there. And you'll have Clayton taking the inbounds pass. Set it up on the wing to Robinson. Robinson back inside, put it off the glass. Shot attempt no good. Rebound in traffic there. It was pulled down by Vecchiola. Lost it, coming back quick two there from Clayton again. So Clayton with 15. 57-38 Mustangs. 2:48 left here in the fourth. Here's Suchovitz. Over to Martin. Out in front, banking that one home is Aaron Snyder. His first two tonight.
Aaron Snyder, I'm going to guess it's probably his first two in his career.
Correct.
On the varsity level.
59-38 Laurel Highlands. Luke Grimm getting set to check in. Also Chad Massey coming off the bench as well for the Mustangs. There's Robinson missing there on a floater left of the lane, but they get it back, and Kamari Sparks-King has his second field goal of the night. 59-40 Mustangs. 2:12 left here in the fourth. Vecchiola fires it in the corner. Pratt spots up for the three. That one rattles out. Rebound tipped around a couple of times, and Pratt able to get it back again left of the lane. Pratt now comes inside, had it poked away, and Summit Academy with control there. Khalil Ali also in for the first time tonight on the night side. Sending it over to Robinson. Kicking it back for the long three. No good there from Clayton. Scrum for the rebound. We'll get a jump ball called with 1:48 to play. The Mustangs up 59-40. We'll step aside for a quick 30 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
Uniontown Detailing offers an all-inclusive auto care experience. Services include full auto detailing, professional ceramic coatings, window tinting, undercoating, paintless dent repair, and more. Uniontown Detailing has moved to a new location on 255 South Mount Vernon Avenue in Uniontown. Stop by and check them out today. Best of luck this season to all local teams from Uniontown Detailing.
Suchovitz a miss there on the floaters. We come back. Mustangs up 19. Had a lot of fouls here tonight, Tony. Haven't had a lot of timeouts called, I think.
No, we haven't.
Just one timeout, maybe two taken in this entire game.
I don't think the Knights have taken one at all. Yeah.
I think the Mustangs took the one when you had the shoe issue.
Yeah, when we had
from Vecchiola, and that's been about it.
Yeah, when Varney blew out his tire there. But outside of that, really not a whole lot of timeouts. So Suchovich is going to check out. Checking in is going to be Luke Grimm. Grimm seeing action along with Hiram. So let's set this now. You got Vecchiola. You have Chad Massey on the court. Luke Grimm. Luke Martin. And Nico Harum.
Massey has it right now. Off to Luke Martin. 1:18 to play. 59-40 Laurel Highlands. Martin off to his right again to Massey. Good feed inside, driving and missing there with a lot of contact was Martin. Could have had a foul call, but you'll get a jump ball call here off the rebound.
Yeah, I think
Vecchiola might have taken a shot there where the sun don't shine.
Yeah, I think he took one a little. That'll make most guys cringe, put it that way.
Summit Academy will bring it back across.
He's working through it, though. He was a catcher.
And it's probably not the first time that's happened. Michener, floater just inside the foul line, no good. Vecchiola, another rebound. He's back out there fighting again. A little catch there with Martin. Touched ahead there to Harum, and Harum lost the handle. Taken away by Khalil Ali, and then Harum comes back and able to regain there for Laurel Highlands. Mustangs up 19. Harum, little kick out. Luke Grimm short there on the three, and Harum, hard foul, running over Nymir Callaway.
That's Harum's second foul, so he's in the book. 35 seconds to go. The Mustangs with a 19-point lead. Good to see Coach Smith get everybody in this game.
This will be Coach Smith's first varsity win. Mustangs will even their record at 1-1. Summit Academy will drop to 0-2. 3 from the near wing, off the mark there from Sparks King. Scrum for the rebound. Jump ball called with 21 seconds left. And a lot of those jump balls here late.
And checking it up, they're going to say it's white ball. 21 seconds to go. Blue ball, it doesn't matter.
It's a 19-point game with 21 seconds left. Then we'll have our post-game show brought to you by Peach and Pharmacy inside the downtown Connellsville Peach and Market. They're having a Christmas parade in Connellsville tonight, Tony.
Oh, yeah? You going?
I don't think I'm going to be able to make it in time.
Oh. What time does it start?
5 o'clock.
It'll be tight.
That would be tight. Now our final stats brought to you by First Federal Savings Loan Association of Greene County.
So
10 seconds left.
How did they make you Grand Marshal and you can't make it in time?
Hey, you were a Grand Marshal of a parade a couple weeks ago, and we're not joking around.
What do you mean?
You were in the Latrobe Bulletin.
That had nothing to do with a parade.
That was a charity walk, right?
It was a charity walk.
59-40. Mustangs confident up there, and that'll do it. So Laurel Highlands gets the first win for head coach John Smith, 59-40 over Summit Academy here in the consolation game of the Yough tournament. We're back to tell you all about it on our post-game show, brought to you by Peach and Pharmacy here on WMBS, the Triple I High School Sports Network, the South Union Township Sports Network, and Facebook Live.
I'm Bill Martin, and along with my partner Trip Radcliffe and Rob Harper, are attorneys at Radcliffe Martin Law. Our primary focus at Radcliffe Martin Law is representing people hurt in accidents. However, we handle workers' compensation claims, estate planning, real estate matters, and class actions. Radcliffe Martin Law is your hometown firm that offers conveniences not possible with Pittsburgh firms and provides better service than those firms. Radcliffe Martin Law, your local injury attorneys. 724-439-3930.
NovaCare Rehabilitation is now in Masontown. Using a personalized plan of care and one-on-one sessions, NovaCare gives you an advantage in rehabilitation. Dr. Haley Cruiser and our professional staff are certified to use industry-leading treatments, including LVST Big Therapy for Parkinson's disease, which increases mobility, improves balance, and decreases time necessary to complete tasks. These services supplement NovaCare's exceptional orthopedic, concussion, and vestibular dysfunction resources. For more information or to schedule an appointment, call our new Masontown office on Route 21 McClellantown Road at 724-491-5220.
Ready to update your home? Find what you need at Zen's Construction Warehouse. Their friendly, knowledgeable staff will be happy to help you the old-fashioned way. They'll answer your questions and get you started on your next home project. Conveniently located at 485 Walnut Hill Road in Continental. Zen's is open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, Saturday and Sunday, 10 to 2. For more information, call 724-366-8274 or visit Zen's Construction Warehouse's Facebook page. Zen's Construction Warehouse, their surplus is your savings.
From chips and cracks to splits and shatters, if you need new glass, Fay West Glass Company is the one to call. Fay West Glass has served Fayette and Greene counties for over 25 years and specializes in residential glass installations and replacements, plus commercial and industrial glass. So when that window's busted or that sliding door shattered and you can't wait, Fay West is available. 724-439-8600. That's 724-439-8600. Proudly local and veteran-owned, Fay West Glass will earn your business.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your Erie agent in Uniontown and Ross Traver Township is Sproul's Insurance Group, 724-437-9812, or go to SproulsInsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
When you are looking to make some extra cash for your aluminum cans, visit Cherokee Recycling, where aluminum can is king. Cherokee Recycling is open Monday through Friday, 9 till 5, and Saturdays, 8 till 12 noon, closed Sundays and holidays. Give Marcus or Rags a call today at 724-439-3228 for Cherokee Recycling, where recycling makes the most sense.
Chris Parker Jr., the holiday season, time to go over the river and through the woods.
And all of us here at Autoland are so thankful for our loyal customers. And the Hyundai Getaway Sales event makes it easy to get to grandma's and holiday gatherings.
Sounds like great winter getaway deals at Autoland.
How about 0% financing for 60 months on new 2023 Hyundai Santa Fe, or up to $3,500 HMF bonus cash on the STL trim package. There's 0% financing for 60 months on the new 2024 Hyundai Tucsons also, or up to $2,500 HMF bonus cash. And we have over a dozen totally redesigned, bigger, all-wheel drive 2024 Hyundai Kona crossover. Or you can lease a 2024 Hyundai Elantra SE for $239 a month for 36 months.
Plus Hyundai Owner Assurance, America's best warranty, 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty, and 3-year, 36,000-mile complimentary maintenance with every new Hyundai purchase. Autoland Hyundai, 25 East Fayette Street, or AutolandHyundai.com.
You'll always pay less to drive the best at Autoland Hyundai.
Back here at Yough High School, wrapping things up, the Laurel Highlands Mustangs a 59-40 win over the Summit Academy Knights in the consolation game of this Yough tournament. Again, our post-game show brought to you by Peach & Pharmacy inside the downtown Connellsville Peach & Market. Tony, is your final stats. They're brought to you by First Federal Savings Loan Association of Greene County.
All right, for the victorious Laurel Highlands Mustangs and Coach John Smith's first varsity win. The leading scorer in this game today for the Mustangs was Ethan Koffler. He had 18. Antoine Black had 8. 6 points from Lucas Suchevich and Aiden Black, as well as Shane Layton. 5 points from Jaden Ringer and 5 from DJ Pratt off the bench. 2 points from Aaron Snyder and a made 3 by Luke Martin. The Mustangs with 17 in the first, 12 in the second, 17 in the third, and 13 in the fourth for their total of 59. They had 9 made 3s in this game. 2 by Suchevich off the bench, 2 by Antoine Black, 1 by DJ Pratt, 2 by Ethan Koffler, 1 by Jaden Ringer, and 1 by Luke Martin. And they were 6 for 12 from the foul line here tonight. For the Summit Academy Knights, their leading scorer tonight was Christian Clayton, who had 15 points. Abby Ketter Hassan had 8. 6 points for Jameer Lucas, 4 points for Kamari Sparks King, 3 points for Jathaniel Mitchner and Kymere Robinson, and a made free throw by Asias Taylor for his 1. 6 in the first, 6 in the second, 13 in the third, 15 in the fourth for their total of 40. 2 made 3s, 1 by Mitchner and 1 by Kymere Robinson. But the big number, as we mentioned, Brian, 2 for 24 from the foul line here tonight. So that was really the difference in the game. I mean, you knock down a few of those, you're back in the game.
Yeah, you ended up losing by 19 when you missed 22 free throw attempts.
A lot closer contest if they make them. Yeah.
And again, you feel bad for those guys. I'm sure they'll be working on a lot of free throws at Summit Academy this week. So the Mustangs win it 59-40. We're back with a final word from Yough High School in a moment here on WMBS, the Triple I High School Sports Network, the South Union Township Sports Network, and Facebook Live.
Are you looking to list or sell your house? Now is the time to let the professionals at Caldwell Banker Laurel Ridge Realty help you with all of your real estate needs. Caldwell Banker Laurel Ridge Realty has 2 convenient locations to better serve you. In Uniontown area, 724-437-7100, or in Connellsville area, 724-628-7200, and speak with one of our real estate professionals. Visit our website, caldwellbanker.com. We've been proudly serving Western Pennsylvania area for over 30 years and look forward to helping you with all of your real estate needs. Broker Paul Borch.
M&R Transit, locally owned and operated by the Scott family, have been helping students travel safely to school in the Fayette County area for more than 4 years. M&R Transit is a proud sponsor of the Laurel Highlands basketball team and wishes all the area teams good luck. For more information about M&R Transit, call 724-439-3164. 724-439-3164, or stop by their Uniontown office at 253 South Mount Vernon Avenue.
Attorneys Bobby Gordon, Shane Gannon, and Tim Witt at Watson Mundorf LLP wish the Laurel Highlands Mustangs and all of our local teams the best of luck this year. Watson Mundorf is a premier regional law firm whose experience and expertise empower it to not only be an advocate for its clients, but also provide them with exceptional service to exceed expectations. With offices in Uniontown and Connellsville, they are local and here to serve you. Call 724-626 8882 for attorneys Bobby Gordon, Shane Gannon, and Tim West.
Pizza, beer, atmosphere. It's all at Mom Maruka's Pizza, located on Barton Mill Road in Uniontown. Mom Maruka's is your prime spot to enjoy local high school sports. Family owned and operated, the Sampson family carries on the tradition of homemade pizza, salads, wings, and the best Italian hoagie and homemade bruschetta in town. Mom Maruka's is open Monday through Saturday from 4 to 10 for indoor and outdoor dining and takeout. Don't forget Mom's catering services for your next party or gathering. Call 724-438-9066 or visit MomMarukaPizza.com for their menu and live music schedule.
Looking for a dentist? Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring, professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatric, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry. Wishing the Mustangs a successful season.
Let's face it, sometimes local is better. Locally grown, locally sourced, shop local, eat local. But what about local expertise? At Allstate, Russ Playho is just that, a local. So contact Uniontown Allstate agent Russ Playho today at 724-439-9700. Russ can help you with the protection that's right for you and the things you love most. Allstate. Are you in good hands?
Subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Savings vary. Life insurance offered through Allstate Life Insurance Company and Allstate Assurance Company, Northbrook, Illinois, and American Heritage Life Insurance Company, Jacksonville, Florida.
Back here wrapping things up at Yough High School. The Mustangs winning it over Summit Academy 59-40. Tony, Laurel Highlands returns to action at Franklin Regional on Friday, taking on Seneca Valley. We'll be on the air at 5:30 with our Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show. Opening tip set for 6 o'clock. We have a couple of Uniontown games for you on Monday and Tuesday. Red Raiders taking on Wash High on Monday, 7:30 at Uniontown, then traveling to Connellsville on Tuesday to take on the Falcons.
Yeah, they spread out the schedule nicely for you, Brian, so you can have 4 games in 5 days, so that's a good thing. But it'll be interesting to see what Coach Kazmarski's team does. They're pretty much loaded, and like I said, a lot of expectation from them here this year. And we got to say a great shout-out to Johnny Smith for his first varsity win here for the Laurel Highlands Mustangs. He becomes, as we said, only the 4th coach in Laurel Highlands history to win a basketball game. So congratulations to him, and congratulations to the Mustangs on their first win of the season. Played great defense, shot well, and like I said, came out with a nice 19-point win.
That's a good thing because they've only had 4 coaches in school history.
Unbelievable.
Haven't had anybody go winless yet. So that's
exactly right.
As always, Tony, a lot of fun with you tonight. Enjoyed the broadcast. Have to thank Billy Dice behind the camera, Nick Barczyk back inside our Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law Studios as well.
It was a good time, Brian. Thanks for having me. And you and Soup, take it away on Monday and Tuesday.
Yeah, I'll see you, I guess, next Saturday for either the consolation or the championship game of the Franklin Regional Tournament.
Yeah, and I got to get up early or late, one of the two.
And Tony will be on the call for Uniontown and TJ also on Friday night if you want to check him out.
If I get the equipment working. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
59-40, Mustangs win it over Summit Academy here tonight. For Tony, Billy, and Nick, this is Brian saying have yourselves a pleasant good evening. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. Mustangs win it 59-40. So long, everybody, from Yough High School.
It's a